A total immersion in life offers the best classroom for learning how to love. Leo Buscaglia. Learning how to immerse yourself in life and making that classroom a learning opportunity is what separates the best from the rest. The people who walk on the street and say, what can I learn from that person who's sitting on a bench? To exploring the world and understanding how different cultures work. When we integrate learning into our everyday lives, that is how we get better. But also on another note, a lot of you have been constantly complaining about the fact that, Brendan, I got a job. I got kids. I don't want to practice every day. I don't want to immerse myself into learning, which is exactly why in this week's episode of MasterTalk, I'm going to teach you how to practice public speaking every single day. Hi everyone, Brendan here from MasterTalk and your go-to channel to mastering your talk. And today, we're learning how to practice public speaking even if it's against your will. So let's get into it. Number 1, the coffee cup you drink from represents pace in presentations. I was doing an interview once and one of my viewers came up to me and said, "Hey Brendan, I saw your pace video and I realized something. When you compare presentations to coffee conversations, you slow down and when you speak. Because when you're in an actual presentation, you're always going, I just want to get out of this thing as quickly as possible. When you're having a coffee with an old friend, you don't want that conversation to end." So he told me every time he looked at that coffee cup, it reminded him to slow his pace down, to remind himself of that coffee conversation. And I thought that was a beautiful thing because it forces you to think about presentations even when you're not presenting. So I encourage you, every single time you look at your coffee cup, start thinking about the pace that you use when you present. When I have coffee conversations, am I talking really, really quickly? Or am I making the moment last? Like how in the morning when you just enjoy that fresh brew and you look out into the sun and you say, wow, this day is a day. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. The idea is the next time you look at your coffee, start to practice your pace, start to have conversations with the people around you in a calm way, and let that coffee cup be a reminder for you to do that. Number 2, add a question mark to your life whenever you practice the random word exercise. So I'm sure you're wondering, what does that even mean? Allow me to explain. So as a quick recap, the random word exercise is when you pick a random word and you make a presentation out of it. So let's say I take, tie. You can tie your life to the love, to the suits, to the culture, to the way that you speak. So use that tie to show elegance and love. Anyways, you get the point. You pick a random word and you make a presentation out of it. But the complaint I've gotten from a lot of people is they forget to practice it every day. They go, I did my whole day. I went to work. I came back home. I got kids. Never had time to practice it. So how do you integrate that better in your life? This is what I call adding a question mark to your life. Take your keychains and add a question mark keychain to those set of keys. So every time you pick up your keys and you look at the keys, you'll see a question mark and you'll go, crap, I got to do the random word exercise now. And you'll probably look at them a couple of times a day. So that's a great mental trick for you to go, okay, even if I'm in a public setting right now, I'm looking at my keys, I need to at least think about it. Okay, let me pick a random object and lights, do something. I just did tie randomly. So as you do this, it will force you to integrate public speaking in your day-to-day life. So when now you went from practicing 0 times to practicing 5 to 7, sometimes even 10 times a day, and then in a couple of months, you'll be an incredible speaker by just practicing a few minutes a day. And finally, number 3, spend 10 extra seconds looking into the eyes of your favorite person in the world. A lot of people, when they go, Brent, I don't want to look at people in the eyes. It kind of scares me. I get it. Whether it was with girls at a young age with me, I used to have so much trouble looking girls in the eyes, to practicing it and getting better over time. Gazing into people's eyes is a gift that you give other people. It's the gift of your attention and how you listen and pay attention to others. And this is a gift I want you to take away. I want you to learn this because it'll not only make you a more confident communicator, but also better at public speaking. Because if you go to crowds and just pause for 7 minutes and just look at everyone and pretend nothing wrong is happening, people will start to respect you more as a speaker, and your confidence will also skyrocket. And by the way, a lot of people also say I'm scared of staring, but if you think about it, when you're staring into a 3-year-old's eyes or a 5-year-old's eyes, you're so amazed by how beautiful those eyes are. You just get lost into them. And I want you to start using that analogy with everyone that you meet in your life. How long can you gaze into people's eyes when you're having a conversation with them, when you're getting to know them, when you're feeling their energy? And the better you get at this, not only will it make you better, but you'll also become a better human being out of it, because you'll be more present in your conversations and you'll be able to change the world one gaze at a time. As Leo has taught us, a total immersion in life offers the best learning opportunity for love. And the reason I love this quote is because public speaking is not just about your boardroom presentations or talking in front of people that you want to impress. It's everything that you do. From the conversations you have with your loved ones, to the dinners you have with your best friends, to the way you talk to the guy who delivers your pizza. And the better you get at these interactions every single day, and as you learn to integrate these exercises into your daily life, not only will it make you a better communicator, but it'll help you for the rest of your life. So get practicing and make yourself better every single day. As always, if you enjoyed this week's episode of MasterTalk, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well to see more videos like this. And if you know anyone who's having a lot of trouble with their communication skills or can't really look people properly in the eye, send them this video so that they'll be one step closer to gazing into anyone's eyes. See you next time, everyone.